Autism is difficult to understand. It represents a way of seeing the world that stands apart from what most people not on the spectrum can relate to. Most individuals with autism spend their lives under a shroud of enigma and misunderstanding. Their talents, their abilities, their potential are obscured almost completely. Let's consider a few facts. Despite the fact that individuals with high-functioning autism and Asperger's have average to above-average intelligence, have pronounced strengths in many cases beyond their neurotypical peers, and despite the fact that many of their signature strengths are uniquely aligned to many high-demand careers, the unemployment rate for full-time work is as high as 85%. For part-time work, it's around 67%. The unemployment among all individuals with disabilities is around 37%. So despite their cognitive abilities and skills, individuals with high-functioning autism and Asperger's are among the highest disability groups. So a way to look at it is if we lined up 10 people with high-functioning autism or Asperger's, only 1.5 of them would be fully and satisfactorily employed. And many of those who are employed are grossly underemployed. Very often the jobs to which they are simplistically aligned are low-level maintenance-type jobs that underutilize their abilities and have little to do with their interests, strengths, and passions. So where are they if they're not working? Most of them are supported by parents and family members, and most likely they will outlive their parents. For a parent, this is a terrifying thought. On a social, economic, and human level, this is unacceptable. With 1 in every 88 children being born on the spectrum, a year-over-year growth rate of 12 to 15%, and a generation of young people who were born in the mid to late 90s coming of age, this is a catastrophic situation that can be avoided and must be corrected. Hi, my name is Clain. I'm the founder and president of a social enterprise organization called First Ascent, Career Transition for Autism and Asperger's. Our mission and our commitment is to create measurably better career outcomes for individuals with high-functioning autism and Asperger's. We can and we must change this trajectory. In terms of development, a lot of emphasis is usually placed on the difference that can be made with younger kids on the spectrum. We assume there is a window of opportunity before adolescence where most of the brain development has occurred, and after that the window is, for the most part, closed. Additionally, parents usually feel exhausted by the battle of behaviors that occurs in the younger years. So during adolescence, where parents can and should begin focusing on the next phase of development centered around career, they often feel too exhausted to undertake that task. But this is precisely the time when we, as parents, can have a profound and gratifying effect on the development of our children with autism, by helping to design and guide our children through a process of bringing into view a compelling vision of their futures, a career vision that motivates and inspires and drives development. Not only can we make a huge difference in the futures of our children with autism by creating a career identity, but by focusing on their strengths, by seeing them for all that they can do versus all that they can't do, we change the way we see them fundamentally. And in turn, we positively impact the way they view themselves. Let's talk about the importance of a career, the criticality of a career rather. When our children are diagnosed, particularly at a young age, an enormous question mark enters our lives. Looking into the future, we wonder, what will they look like when they're 16 or 22 or 42? Will they have a family? Will they live happy, satisfying adult lives? Will they live independently? Will they have a career? The equation of what adult life will hold for our children with autism is bafflingly complex. It's far too complex to predict. However, we can simplify the equation. We do know one predictive factor that makes all the difference in the world: a career. Research shows that if individuals with autism can find and maintain a personally satisfying career, it enables many other factors related to a successful adulthood. It is a key, if not the key, to becoming a satisfied, fulfilled adult. On a final note, all of the fast art illustrations in this video series were done by a beautiful young lady with autism. Her name is Julia. She illustrated some wonderful books as well. You'll find her profile in our career gallery section of our website. If you'd like more information about the book or about Julia's services, please feel free to contact me.